Hi folks, Pete here from Ashton's Cars. Today we're looking at the Volkswagen Scirocco. Quite a nice clean example. It's a GT model with a 2-litre TSI engine, and as you can see, quite a cool plate because it does spell out Scirocco if you glance at it. So that's one of the things that really drew me into this car. That plus the fact that I really do have a soft spot for Sciroccos. So as indicated on the plate, this is a 2009 car. It's an 09 plate. Obviously that is quite an unusual plate though that it's got. It is designed to fit in with the car and spell out Scirocco to you. I did say I've got quite a soft spot for Sciroccos, and very briefly I can explain why. As a child, my grandfather had the Mark 1 Scirocco, which was a 1977 model. And I remember that car very, very fondly. And compared to my dad's Morris Marina, which he had at the time, it was certainly like jumping in a spaceship to me as a young 3 or 4 year old boy. And later on, my grandfather upgraded to the Mark II Scirocco back in 1985, bought it brand new. And I remember going with him to South Hereford garages, as it was at the time in Hereford, and picking up a brand new Mark II Scirocco GT. So when VW revived the Scirocco name and brought out this car, I was obviously very, very keen. And this particular car is a beautiful GT example. It's got the 200 horsepower turbocharged FSI engine, same engine that you get in Audi TTs, Golf GTIs of this sort of era. So quite a well-known engine, really does shift. And like all Sciroccos, the Scirocco is based essentially on a Golf GTI. It's a Golf platform with a much more sporty, low and sleek body on it. And I really like the way this car looks, especially here from the back. It looks wide, it looks low, it really does look, you know, as if it's got proper sporting intentions, and nothing like the Golf on which it's based. So a very sexy car, and quite a underrated car, I think, because it's a proper performance tool. This car is. This is no hairdresser's posemobile. It's got 200 horsepower. It's got adaptive damping on it, same as you get in the TTS, and it really does shift. Now, being the GT car, this one's got quite a decent spec on it already, but it has got a few tasty options that have been fitted to it as optional extras when it was new. That includes the big glass sunroof. You can see it's open at the moment. And it's got the 18-inch turbine-style alloy wheels. They look really, really cool. They're in excellent condition as well, and they're shod with good rubber. It's got Uniroyal tyres pretty much all round. I think the one back tyre is a Pirelli, but they're all really good make tyres. They're really good brand, and that's something that shows me that the previous owner of this car has obviously loved it and been prepared to spend a bit of money and invest in their car, which always fills me with confidence when I'm buying stock. As well as that cool plate, it has got that nice red pinstripe that goes around it. It's missing a tiny bit of that though on the right hand side there, so I'll get that renewed before it goes out. But that does reminisce of old Golf GTIs, that sort of red and black combo, which was a winning combination on Volkswagens of old. We've got the big VW badge there, which is also done in black as well. That all looks original though to me. I think it was a factory option to have that. And as you can see, wheels and tyres are all very good on this car. They've got plenty of tread left. There's almost new tyres on it. And the turbine alloy wheels are very good condition indeed. We haven't had them refurbished, but they certainly don't need anything doing to them, which is always pleasant to see. You know, you've got to bear in mind, this car now is 16 years old this month. Unbelievable, really. To me, it still looks a very fresh design. I think the Scirocco was aged very gracefully, and this particular one, because it's in very good condition, it does look the business. Notice that the glass pops down there because it seals itself up inside the frame. These are frameless door windows, which I think look really cool. Add to the sleek and sporty image, you can see that beautiful glass panel there on the roof. That really does throw in the light. And then we've got leather-clad interior. Seats are in very good condition. Always check the bolsters on these, because obviously they have got quite big bolsters. They are seats that do sort of cup you in position, and that can sometimes mean adverse wear if they've been abused, but this one hasn't. It's in good nick. Let's just jump in behind the wheel. It is getting on a little bit, so it's a bit dark in here actually. I've probably left it a bit late in the day to do this, but we've had a very busy day today with customers, so I'm going to turn the car on to show you the startup sequence. There you go. It is due a service, but we're doing that before it goes out. Obviously, we always do that as a matter of course. And it does need some fuel actually as well, but that's quite normal. But no warning lights on there, as you can see, other than a bulb, which obviously we will be sorting out before this car goes out. Give it a quick rev for you. Sounds good. I think they've got a soft limiter of about 4,000, but I don't want to be revving it up too much anyway. And it's done 79,000 miles from new, this one has. Pretty low really for the age. A few other nice things that it's got. Obviously we have got the leather seats in this, and you'll be pleased to know they are heated as well. But again, that's something that's not standard on all Sciroccos. You do get dual climate though, I think, as standard on the GT models. So this has got that. And you've got a stereo system there, complete with a media system as well. So you can, I think it doesn't have Bluetooth, but you can put your iPhone through the lead and it'll come through the stereo, if that makes sense. So there's a slightly more old-fashioned setup for it. A lot of people who I know who've got these though do swap that out for an Android stroke Apple CarPlay system, which will just slot straight in. You can buy them quite cheaply and easily off the usual retailers. One other thing that I want to show you is that this car has got adaptive damping. So the GT models of the Scirocco have got adaptive damping. You have a comfort and also a sport mode for the damping on them, which you adjust using that little switch there. It's a 6-speed manual, and obviously this nice big glass roof panel is controlled electrically by a little switch by here, so we can push that down like that. There is even a little blind to go over it when you want to feel more snug inside. The main thing is it's a really cool car, and a car that I particularly love. I do have a soft spot for these Sciroccos. Obviously they're just a bit of nostalgia for me, even though my granddad had the older models of Scirocco. The name alone and what it stands for is a car that means a lot to me actually, and I'm very, very pleased to have been offered this one by one of our dealers that we regularly buy cars from today. I couldn't wait to pick it up quick enough, to be honest with you. I've just driven it about 60 miles. I've enjoyed every single moment behind the wheel, and I've just had a quick hand car wash done on it before I've done this video. It did come in very, very clean indeed. It's got the original mats down there, and everything on the car seems to be original and unmolested, which is what I look for on one of these. I think it's going to be a great car for someone, and we're going to get it serviced. We'll probably put a new MOT on it. I'm not sure what MOT is on it currently, but we'll probably put a new one on anyway, just to be safe. And with the little jobs done, I think it'll be a beautiful bit of retail stock for us here at Ashton's Cars. But yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I do like the spec on these GTs, and I do like having that glass roof as well. That's an extra little bonus, that is. The icing on the cake, so to speak. Anyway, it's starting to get a bit dark, and I will leave you to, well, hopefully get in touch with us if you're interested in it. My number's 07932 873 646. The Scirocco is available for nationwide delivery. We'll bring it anywhere in the UK. We're also happy to take your old car in Part X, so just let me know what you've got. We will make it happen for you. And yes, that plate is included in the sale, so you will have not just quite a high spec, unique looking car, you'll also have a unique plate there, which really in itself is probably worth quite a bit to a Scirocco owner. So yeah, get in touch if you're interested. Thanks as ever for watching our videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notifications to be kept abreast of what we got coming in. We will have more adventures, picking up wild and crazy part exchanges like the Scirocco I picked up just a couple of days ago. If you click into our videos, you'll probably see that one. That's quite a recent upload that we've put up. But thanks ever so much for watching as ever, and we hope to see you very, very soon anyway. And yeah, that number one more time, if you do want to get in touch with us, is 07932 873 646. And please, please, please comment below and let me know your own stories of Sciroccos of old. I think the Scirocco came out in 1975, the Mark 1. I believe one of its previous owners included a Mr. Jeremy Clarkson. So there are, you know, a lot of Scirocco stories out there, I'm sure, from what has been quite a long-lived sort of brand within the Volkswagen brand. So yeah, give us some stories and opinions on them. Let us know your own experience of ownership. We love to hear from you as always. Thanks for watching though, guys, and have a great day wherever you are. For now, it's goodbye from me.